So this session we are going to do a little exercise using oil pastels. We're going to create this green pear. I've got my colours here that I need. So I've got greens, I've got a grey, white, and I've got a few browns and a black. Okay, so I'll just pop that over there. I'm going to start by sketching out my pear. Then pop the stalk in like that, wrap around there. Just going to bring that pear up to there. I think that stalk could be a bit chunkier there. Excellent. Okay. So, like with a painting, I'm going to start with my lighter colours. So I'm actually going to start with some yellow. So oil pastels are really great. I really enjoy using them. They're really great to use. And you want to go in quite heavy. Be very, very firm in your application of the oil pastel. I'm using quite thick textured paper for this. Nothing too thick. You don't want a grain, as it were, or a surface where the oil pastel won't take properly. But as well, you don't want anything too smooth. So I've got my yellow on my pear there. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to go to my green. I'm going to go with a light green first of all. I'm just going to work in some shape. Now as you layer the oil pastel up, it will start to blend and even and smooth out. These bits here that are gathering on your page, you can just blend those in either with your finger or just position them under your oil pastel and blend them in with your oil pastel. I'm leaving this area up here white for the moment because I want that to be the reflective part of the pear. So bring that around it. It's quite hard work actually. It's good work out this. Then I'm going to go in with a slightly darker green. That's going to go around this edge here. Right, so I'm just going to do that little messy. Right, back to my yellow because I want that to blend a bit more. So I'm going to use my yellow to blend those greens in. So if we work the yellow over that green, can you see it starts to blend? Excellent. Right, if you get to the point where you've worn your oil pastel down, just tear off the yellow, sorry, the paper to reveal the yellow. Crown there, in fact mine's just broken, so I'm just going to use that in a little bit. Perfect. Yeah, so now I can really work into this. Start to blend those greens in. Then I'm going to go back to my green. Right, so now what I can do, I can also start to blend with my finger a little bit like this. or quite a good blending technique is petroleum jelly and a cotton bud. So this is a mineral oil, which is very similar to the oil that would be used in oil pastels. So it helps, it's clear, and it helps you to achieve a really controlled and much neater blend of colour. So I've put that on with the cotton bud. So now I can maybe go in with my finger like that and just keep blending. Now the more you layer this up and the more you work with it, the more blending you can achieve. Okay, right, I want to go in with a brown down this edge now here, and at the bottom I'm going to pick up some of that petroleum jelly there and just bring it around here, around that little bit at the top there, blend it. If you start to get kind of quite fuzzy edges, just go back in with your cotton bud. I've got one here that's got quite a few layers of colour on it, as well as the petroleum jelly, and that works quite nicely actually. Okay, right, I'm just going to sort this little bit out here where I smudged earlier, just get some green in there. Very lightly go in with a little bit of green there. Now my white, another great colour for blending. I want to get some reflection in here, so I'm going to work in really heavy. You can probably hear in my voice that I'm pressing down. It's taking quite a bit of energy. Makes your arm ache, so just rest it for a bit. So I really enjoy using oil pastels for this reason, that you can get some really lovely blending of colour and really thick colour. I don't use them that often, but when I do, it always reminds me how much I enjoy using them. Right, so, and you can just keep going and going and going, and you can go back to your green, blend that a little bit more. Some brown in there. Let's go back over the top of that with our green. Go back to your cotton bud. Blend that in. Try and follow the shape of the pear as well. Just keep blending. Back to the highlight. Then I'm just going to pop the little stalk in. So I'm going to go with some light brown. Just going to add a little bit of dark brown for depth. I'm going to blend that a little. So back with my cotton buds. Blend that. I'm going to maybe just drag some of that brown down and out. There, because that's going to add a little. There we go, you can start to see, get some definition. Fantastic. Right, so again, you're going to have lots more time because I'm just whizzing through this for the sake of the tutorial. Back to my white, really press down, really want that lighter shadow to come through. Back down the side of that pear. That dark brown, just catch the edge there. Okay, right, so a bit of shadow now. I'm going to go in with some grey directly under the pear. I'm actually going to put a little bit of that jelly on my finger, smudge that in around there. Picking up some green, which is fine because with the shadow, especially with something like this, the green from the pear would reflect onto the surface that it was sat on, giving the shadow a slight tinge of colour. Your shadow, always darkest directly where the object meets the surface. So I'm just going to pop some black in there. I'm going to blend that out. So you can keep going and going, and hopefully you'll keep building it up. I've even put some little spots in my pears. You can start to see how I've really built that up, really using those directional strokes to help give that pear some shape. So give it a go. Let us know how you get on, and remember, really works those muscles. So you really want to press down and build that texture up, and that's when oil pastel is at its best. Okay, brilliant. We'll see you again soon. Bye.